Today I'm going to cheat in Bloons TD6 in order to win. Well, actually, I'm not sure if it's considered cheating. I'm gonna ask you guys because technically we're not cheating. Technically, we are going to be using the bomb blitz bug, which basically allows you to manually activate the passive ability, which by the way can only be activated by leaking lives. That's something that's not possible on chimps mode, of course, but we are gonna use it and we're gonna see how effective it is on expert maps. Now, is this cheating? Well, technically, I don't think so, because this is a bug that Ninja Kiwi overlooked, and so using this, I don't feel like it should constitute cheating. It's like in the game, but getting a black border thanks to it might feel a little bit dirty. So I'm gonna do it to a map that I already have a black border. This is Muddy Puddles. I thought it was gonna be fun to try out because I wanted to see how useful or can this bug actually be useful on expert maps, and I specifically chose this one because the Bomb Blitz's range, wherever you buy it, it's not gonna be able to cover everything because this is the range of the bomb. So whatever you do, it's not going to be able to cover all tracks. You're going to have to figure out to defend them, but maybe it's going to be useful in giving us an easier time in order to beat this thing. So I started us off from round 10. Actually, I think we started around 11. This map is kind of annoying at the start, so I kind of, went ahead with the, I guess, a little bit of RNG in round 10 with the sell that I'm doing. Oh, actually, we're going to leak on 16, it looks like. Okay, but this one should be doable. I think I'm just going to switch this up to strong so we get rid of the yellow balloons, and then it should be fine. We're going to have enough time, hopefully, to pop everyone. There we go. The dart should clean up. There it is. And I think as soon as you get the advanced intel of, like, this sub in the middle, which is going to be the center sub, I think this game is going to become a lot easier. There we go. Alright, there it is. It's round 27. I'm going to buy the full metal jacket. About a sniper here down bottom. This guy's only going to help us, pop these early lead balloons. Maybe we're going to get this guy up to 101, but nothing is guaranteed so far, because the plan that I currently have is I want to have a village up here. I want to have the bomb blitz be over here. And then if we could get a Desperado take aim ability on it, then it might be able to reach this track on the right side, which is only going to leave one basically undefended, but we're going to need a lot of stalls as well. So I'm going to start us off with the discount village. Hopefully we don't come to regret this later down the line. I'm going to try and save a little bit of gold. We do have the money for the triple guns. Let's actually see how we're doing at 35. Okay, so we're leaking on this one. Yeah, the discount village thingy already causing some problems. Let's see if the triple guns is going to be enough to solve it. I think it's going to be a lot better than last time, but this is going to be enough. It was enough with the rainbows. That's good. Okay, so now hopefully we don't leak on 36. Look, Quincy's going to start attacking. We also have the exploding arrow, so that's going to be of huge help. So let's see how we're going to do. Oh, 36 is going to start leaking though. Okay, so maybe we could do this. We could dump the level 3 ability, and then we could hope for a little bit of RNG that we get enough cash for this thing, the Druid of the Jungle. Oh my god, we're missing like, that's like 50 bugs that we're missing. I'm spamming the button, guys. As soon as we get, yes, there we go. We get the vines. Is this going to be enough? Yes. We're playing this game on the edge the entire time. Let's also get the Horn Thorns for some lead popping power, I was thinking. So the round 40 Moab is going to appear on the rightmost track, and that's actually going to be our weakest point of this entire run, because if we can manage to get a Desperado, which is going to be buffing the bomb blitz and extending its range, then I think we're going to have like one track undefended. Let's actually chill before round 40 starts. Let's go like this now, buy the perishing potions. Hopefully this sub is going to be enough, because we actually don't have any other damage going for us, and it looks like it's not. Right, so let's try it like this then. 3-2-0 on the Alk, and then 102 on the sniper. I really don't want to be spending money on the sniper. I thought I was going to keep this guy as a 1-0-0, but plans change, I guess. So, oh, that's not looking too bad though. I think it has to work eventually. I mean, it's not even that close. There we go. There it is. Yeah, it was a little bit of RNG, it seems like. So 102 on the sniper kept it on strong, and then just a 3-2-0 on the alchemist. So the potion lasts a little bit longer. All right, so we get a little bit of stabilization in these mid 40s because they're usually not difficult rounds. This sub is likely going to be enough to take care of everything up to 49. I'm thinking I'm actually going to buy the AP darts this time around. Now with the AP darts, we have 11,000. So my question is, what do we do? If we buy the sub commander, we're going to secure basically the entirety of the mid game, and then it's going to be probably like, oh, let me just use the level 3 by the way, but it's going to be like a very smooth sailing up until we get to the bomb blitz. So maybe we should, now that I think about this, maybe we should look into doing that. I mean, round 40 was close, but if we can survive these mid 50s, we do have the level 10 Quincy ability now if we need to intervene. 52 is going to have, I think, 2 or 3 more class balloons. Actually, that's number 2 that I'm seeing. Oh, let's actually use the level 10 and see if we're going to be able to deal with the insides. I think we have this one. with the Quincy ability, actually. Alright, so I'm gonna set this up on strong, pop the Moab layer first on the first Moab, and then we need to time the Storm of Arrows so it pops the insides of the second one. Go like this, move it back on first. Oh, this is gonna be super close. I'm gonna use it now. Hopefully it lasts a little bit longer. I think we get it. Yes, there we go. Alright, and now that the balloons are back on the left side, I mean, we probably should use the level 3 ability on this one now that I think about this. And then 55 is gonna be... I don't know about 55, guys. Let's just get through this one first. This one has a lot of Moabs and ceramics, and it's really close in the back. We barely hold on. We have 23k. Oh, I don't like this thing one bit. We've been losing like every odd number round, it seems like. I mean, we could maybe make a difference in this round by buying something like this, a very cheap cluster, maybe buy the primary train. We're getting so far off the sub command. I don't like this thing one bit, but if it helps us beat this round, then I'm gonna take it. So that was wave number 1. We need to beat 3 of these waves, and then we need to use the Storm of Arrows for the 4th one. So this is wave number 2. Again, very close. Wave number 3, please tell me we have it. It's super close again. Oh my god, we defended. Now we're gonna have to use the Storm of Arrows on this one, so I'm gonna do it a little bit earlier. But thankfully, I feel like we're gonna defend 58 because there are 5 mobs on this round, but they're very much separated. Plus, we have the Storm of Arrows, so yeah, I think we do survive until we can get the sub commander, which is gonna make the game a lot easier. There it is. Finally, we get it. Ah, yes, look at what's happening. Round 62, not even close on these rounds anymore. I love this sub commander, but he might struggle a little bit onto 63. So let's see how we're gonna do it. It's again these odd number rounds that seem to be giving us a lot of trouble. How is the sub commander doing? Oh, he's actually doesn't even care. Alright, that's actually a pleasant surprise. I thought we might want to buy like another sub or maybe like an ice tower on the side or whatever, but no, he's dealing with it by himself. Let's use the Storm of Arrows for 76, wipe out all these ceramics, and you guys want to test this thing, the bomb blitz, see if it still works. Let's use it on the first wave of ceramics on this one around 78. So boom, just click the ability. Yep, it still works. It works like a charm. And there we go. Walking into free play, this is where things are going to start getting interesting because the sub commander is obviously not going to be doing that well versus these super ceramics and obviously the beefy mobs. And then the bomb blitz is not going to be able to reach them, even though it's like its main attack actually got nerfed in the latest update. It's attacking a little bit slower, so definitely, you know, a little bit over buff happening on this tower in the past few updates. I think it's still kind of nice because it releases clusters on every attack, but the bug is what we're here for. So round 82, this is a track that we cannot defend. If we encounter some problems, it's likely going to be versus these 45 ones, so maybe this is going to be the round to which we're going to have to use the ability whether we like it or not. So 45 ones incoming. You guys know what? I'm actually going to use it. I think that's all of them. I'm going to click the button. I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. And now for 83, it's going to be a bunch of blue mobs, but I think we have them, actually, because they're kind of weak. Yeah, there we go. And the bomb blitz is going to start attacking, so not even close on this one. I think 84 is going to be about the same story, even though 84 has a couple of BFBs alongside the blue mobs. Yeah, I mean, these guys still do have the damage, so I think I'm actually just going to buy the tower that I want to buy, which is going to be the Carpet of Spikes, but it's going to be the quote-unquote wrong crosspath. It's not actually the wrong one, at least not for this specific game. I'm buying it for the smart targeting, but not for the reasons that you might think, because once you buy the smart targeting, it actually only uses the spikes on the track that is currently active, and so that means that whenever the passive or the active ability gets used, it's only going to get dumped onto the track which currently Bloons are on at, and if you buy the top crosspath, that's not a thing. It's just going to throw them everywhere. So again, round 88, again, one of these rounds that we cannot exactly defend, so I'm going to wait a second. That's the entirety of the round. I'm just going to click the button. We have some ZMGs to the back, but hopefully we can deal with the ZMGs. We have an ability as well, and we're missing about 11,000. So I'm going to dump the Spike Storm, and look at this thing. It only gets dumped on the right side of the track, by the way. That's great. But is the damage going to be enough? See, this is the problem that we're going to be countering, and I feel like the answer might be no to this one for the first time. Yeah, even though we dumped a bunch of abilities, is the sub commander going to hold? It's not. Alright, so let's start it off like this. I'm going to use the Bomb Blitz ability basically as early as possible, so we want to get the internal cooldown going. And then let's go like this. I guess use the Spike Storm ability. The first ZMG is done. We do have the Storm of Arrows ready, so let's see how we're going to do. I'm going to keep this guy on strong. Actually, that's not going to work. Let's use the Storm of Arrows. Hopefully it lasts. Oh my god, these rounds. It does last, but it's so close. And now we have another problem, actually, and that is that round 90 is incoming along with a bunch of 45s, it seems like, on 89. So here's one very cheap thing that we could do. Mob Glue. Set this guy on strong and then give it just like the bigger globs only because we're trying to save cash for the Carpet of spikes. Hopefully this helps us just a tiny bit to beat this round, and then if it does, then I know what we do for 90 actually. I mean, if the bomb blitz passive ability is off cooldown, we can use that, and then we go for the carpet of spikes, but then it's still gonna need a little bit of help in popping DDTs in the later rounds. So very, very tricky position that we're currently in. This seems to be holding. Am I jinxing it? No, I'm not. There we go. Very good. All right, so is the bomb blitz ability ready? We're about to see. Yes, it is. All right, it saves us. Look at this thing. And yeah, it actually seems like we're doing things that we're not supposed to be doing. So yep, this bug is already definitely game breaking. Let's dump an ability. I feel like this round it's kind of escaping out of the range of our towers. Let's use the Storm of Arrows. Hopefully it holds. A couple of BFBs left. It's really tight at the end. Is this sub gonna hold? It barely does. We know that we have an issue with these UMGs, but we have Quincy attacking, thankfully. So let's use Quincy's level 3 ability, and hopefully all of this damage is gonna be enough to deal with these guys with the bomb explosions and everything. We need 44.2k, so we should have the money right on this round, but with a little bit of a caveat. They're gonna be DDT, so let's get ready for activating the passive ability. Hopefully it's off cooldown. We time it. There we go. We get the money for the couple of spikes, which I'm gonna buy. And now look at this thing, the rightmost track. This was basically my idea of defending it. It's still not like a powerful ability that it does, but at least we have the passive one plus an active one. It's still only gonna be the sub, plus the spike. So let's see how much of a difference these two are gonna make. Let's go like this. By the way, Quincy's level 10 ability. Let's dump the ability again. Oh no, this damage is not enough, guys. I don't think it's enough. I don't think this damage is gonna be enough. These ZMGs are way too annoying for us. A couple of ZMGs left. Maybe we're gonna get like a passive ability, which is likely not gonna do too much, but I feel like this round might be possible with the things that we have. So let's try and delay as much as possible. I'm gonna use the, I guess I'm gonna dump the Storm of Arrows as well. Just try and buy some time. This is still not enough, by the way. Oh, another ZMG. I'm clicking the button. We actually do get it. Okay, that's very good. So in case we fail this one, which we're probably going to, we know that it's gonna be ready. So try and do basically the same thing. I'm gonna pop all the small balloons, then we're gonna set the sub to strong, and the idea is to stall as much as possible. We have the Storm of Arrows. We're gonna need like a passive ability, please. We're gonna have an active one in a second as well. So we just need to hold off. Okay, one ZMG popped. I'm gonna use the Storm of Arrows, and I'm gonna click the button. Yes, we actually get 94 done. Okay, now this one might actually be the last one for us because we have no reliable way of popping lead balloons, and that goes for DDs as well. So that being said, here is plan number 2. I bought the 420 ice. Basically, I'm gonna try an AMD stack onto the carpet of spikes. I set the target for its main attack down here at the bottom, and just hopefully this thing holds somehow. So hopefully the delete from the environment is gonna be enough. Bomb Blitz is not coming off cooldown. I'm gonna use the active ability. I would like to have a passive one, please, as soon as possible. I won't even try the Bomb Blitz. I'm just gonna hope that the embrittlement is enough, and it's like kind of close-ish. Storm of Arrows coming out in a second. I'm spamming the button, by the way, like crazy. It's going out. We got rid of all the DDs. This is insane. I didn't even think that this is possible, and somehow we are barely defending it. Round 100, keep in mind, is still gonna be kind of a tricky one. So let's try and save some cash. 99 as well, by the way, which is gonna be on like this third track, but let's see how we're doing with these guys. So 45 mobs only on this one. We seem to be defending, guys. Look at the carpet the spikes go. And this guy actually has 100k pops. Was this even a good purchase to begin with? I'm not exactly sure. Alright, so in comes 98. The idea for this one, we have $15,000, so we can react obviously, but I guess the idea is to try and let these guys attack and see what we can make happen out of this round. If we manage to save the Bomb Blitz ability, that's gonna be great, but if we cannot beat it normally, then we can, I guess, just set everyone to strong, pop the UMGs, and just wipe the entirety of the round. And it looks like we're actually gonna leak on 98, so let's, what is the plan for this 98, I wonder? Alright, so let's go for plan B. Set everyone on strong, and then I'm just gonna try and wipe the entirety of the round with the Bomb Blitz. This is what this thing was made for anyway, so might as well use it, right? I don't know how we're gonna deal with 99, by the way. I'm not thinking that far ahead currently. I'm gonna try and save the Storm of Arrows, but that's probably about it. Okay, let's go back on first. Try and wipe as many of these guys now. Go back with everyone basically. I'm first gonna use the Storm of Arrows because it doesn't seem like we're gonna be able to do it. And 24, it's gonna be like closer to 25k. We do get 98 done. Okay, 2 more rounds, guys. Alright, 2 more rounds, guys. Let's see if we can deal with the 45s. They seem to be bumping into like the spike pile that we have here at the back. Is it gonna hold? It's very close. We do pop the DDTs, and it's only 1 round left. We're actually gonna beat this cheated run, this dirty run, are we actually gonna get it? Okay, so sub on strong, so for when the bat pops is gonna release DDTs and ZOMGs. We want to pop the ZOMGs as fast as possible. I'm actually even gonna dump like the storm of arrows. Okay, so ZOMG is left only, and the bomb blitz is obviously gonna wipe everyone. So go like this, boom, and that's it. We actually do get it done. Oh my god, that felt a little bit dirty, but we do get it done with the setup that is seemingly impossible. It helped a lot on the DDT rounds, and just these guys have nowhere near enough damage to beat this whole thing unless you, well, use the passive ability. That's gonna be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I'm gonna see you on the next one.